Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Shadow of Chernobyl. A lot of avenues have opened up to us in the course of our questing. Most importantly, now that we've disabled the emitter at Yantar, we now have the ability to move a little bit farther north. And that's what we're going to be doing in this part, but I believe I've got unfinished business with them, so I'm going to go back briefly and pay the scientists another visit. But first, we've got more to ask Barkeep about. Say you. Well, marked one? Now we just need to deal with the Scorcher and open the way north. You ready to go now? Just a little bit longer. Somebody's shooting from over there. Well, since we're here, we may as well do the task to clear out these snorks from the swamp. Alright, well, I played Witch Hunt. I know how to do some pseudo-paranormal hunting. There you are. Come on, raise your head up, you. I've also played a lot of the Hunter Call of the Wild, so I know to wait for the right moment. Until, of course, a zombie comes along and ruins this whole thing. Bang! That was a good shot. As long as you stay still and line it up, you'll be okay. Problem is, the noise of this gunfight is going to bring these things in. Two snorks over there. Oh, come on. Oh! Some of them are a little more clever, sneaking up with a shotgun. When there's so many of them, it all just blends in with noise. Okay, where are you? Maybe we should switch to the shotgun. We had some luck with the one in the bathroom. Although they mostly seem to want to ignore me. Come on, right this way! Need to be close. There we go, and headshots still count even with buckshot. Move back. It actually slows down your movement when you get hit. That's something that I've realized, but I don't think I've commented on it yet. Alright, so at what point are you going to say that I'm done? I still see one other snork over there. One zombie moving on the left. One more ahead. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, die, please. Oh, two of you. One of you down. Another of you damaged. Come on. You're counting on me getting bogged down in the swamp, is that it? You want me to get stuck so I can't move and dodge your attacks? Where are you? I actually want you to come towards me now. Oh. It's real hard to fight two types of things at a time that require very different strategies. Where's the other? Every time I try to fight one thing, the other slips away. Come on, right this way. Bang! There we go, and that's all we need. Which means I have very little interest in staying here, so long as I'm not pinned down. Actually, I really like games with somewhat more difficult gunfighting mechanics, because it makes moments like these, where you're pinned down in cover, all the more exciting. Not so unforgiving that it stops being fun, but definitely doesn't make us feel like a superhero either. Okay, let's get out of here. S.T.A.L.K.E.R is very good for dynamic gameplay like this, where these situations arise unscripted. Well, I'm taking care of your snort problem. Your zombie problem remains to be seen. And we receive 3,000 rubles, a couple of first aid kits, and we complete the task. I'm also going to buy a little bit more ammo from you. Actually, wait. Is this 939 PAB9 rounds? Those are AP. But it's not the same type. Okay, we do need to look for AP ammo for our weapon. While I'm out here in basically Mutant and Bandit Thunderdome. That's what this whole western part of the city is. I guess I should acknowledge that this is the first part I'm recording after the release of Part 1, and so I've had time to read some of your advice, and some of the discussion has been extremely interesting. I mean, the cool thing about playing a game like this is that, like, yeah, I'm a fairly newcomer. However, there's a lot of, what do you call it? How would you put this? There's a lot of meta-knowledge that goes into something like this. One piece of which is that there's a lot of, like, cut content in this game. So much so that a lot of mods for it are actually just restoring stuff that was never fully implemented. He said that that was one of the reasons why we have all kinds of janky things, like artifacts just everywhere. And it really... It's so cool that this developer is making S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, that they got to make things like Clear Sky and Cold Pripyat, and that the popularity has allowed this thing to actually be seen through in their vision. Oh god! Okay. Those rats are actually in the game and not just cutscenes. Alright? This whole place is just like a constant battle that I have to run through. Like, it's not even worth fighting most of the time. I kinda dig it. Makes sense that the denser areas in terms of construction would be the most dangerous. Let's just hope they don't figure out doors. Now where are we heading? It's actually this area right here where we have to eliminate these dogs. You're not a dog, but I'll eliminate you for free. Just because of your face. Whoa, look at all of them. Now imagine hundreds of these things running at you, knowing that your weapon's not going to do anything. It's starting to get dark, too, which is going to make it harder to see them in amongst the grass. Look at all these collapsed structures. The crashed helicopter. Where are they? Wow, you guys are not having a good time. Ooh, and there's an upgraded gun right here. Hang on, what's so special about you? You compared to you... you're still not quite as good. With a few modifications, the effect of throwing up of the barrel was diminished. Ah, so it has less recoil. Cool. We'll probably take you back and sell you. Although maybe we want the scope? I don't know. Alright, we really got to start cutting into you guys. I don't know what counts as, like, the lair of the dogs. Is it just this area in general? Boop! Yeah, this shotgun is serving me much, much better than the old one. Oh, huh. I guess somebody took care of it. Thanks, bandits, for solving part of my problem for me. Please leave me alone. Oh, you're all coming for me at once! Come on. It's a good thing I'm an expert at moving around while reloading. You know, something that causes a lot of frustration for me in games is based on something that I read about game design many years ago, which is whenever you're frustrated at a character not being able to do something in a game, you have to ask the question, could I do that? In this case, I don't think I could do that. Alright, let's try this weapon just to see what it can do. Come on, I know you just shot at me. Oh, there you are. Yeah, that's really nice. You know... and we've got ghost dogs haunting us for all the trouble we put them through. Okay. You-doop. 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 Oh, you look like a special bandit. Die? Where's the other one? Come on, special bandit, where'd you go? Oh, did you run off? Or did you get behind me somewhere? Oh, there's somebody up in the tower. That looks like a merc. Not especially accurate, but the final landing shot made it worth it! Found the special bandit. Stupid rat. I don't know, what's this over here? Oh, slime. And a whole bunch of anomalous properties. Careful. Maybe if we can get to the back there? But no loot.
Stop! This area is closed to outsiders.
Well, apparently I'm supposed to claim something in there? Outsiders aren't allowed in the duty base. Why don't you let outsiders in? Where did you naive boys come from? There's a war going on, right? We're fighting freedom bandits. We have regular skirmishes with their fighters in the wild territory. Why are you at war? Because there's no place for those freedom bandits in the zone. They must be destroyed. If you're interested, go ask the barkeep to explain everything. I'm busy. Well, I guess we'll never claim this stuff then, because I ain't joining you. Alright, barkeep, I'm ready. But first, let's do a little bit of trading. I've already sold off my stuff, but it looks like you've actually got quite a bit of extra gear here. The exoskeleton, a military exoskeleton prototype. It never went into serial production because of extreme cost and some design flaws. It is, however, produced in small batches in small illegal factories outside of Ukraine. This is a third-generation exoskeleton. The design defects, which used to decrease its mobility, were eliminated, and the armor was reinforced. It provides excellent bullet and splinter protection, and low-level anomaly protection. Well, let's start saving up our pennies. Anyway, I'm ready to do this.
Okay, Mark boy. You've got the protective prototype, so you'll be safe from the emissions. I have the bunker coordinates. Don't forget that the prototype won't protect you forever, so you need to get to the bunker ASAP and turn off the burner. I don't know what you'll have.
Guess that's fate.
But I am sure it will be worth it. The only thing we can be sure of is that the road to the zone center will be open.
Black Raven, circle.
Okay.
All you have to do is get inside the bunker below the antennas and switch them off. You in?
Got it. I'm sure it'll be super easy and there's nothing gonna be standing in my way. It always is. Anyway, we apparently also completed another job, the camp elimination, so we received some money and an F1 grenade. Now, something else I'm interested in is that some of you had said that the properties of certain artifacts are actually a little counterintuitive. Apparently something, maybe it was impact reduction, I don't know, but some of them actually do effectively heal and repair your items. So if I can figure that out, that would certainly be of economic benefit. In the meantime, let's check out our PDA. Now it's basically insisting that I go talk to the general. But we've got to make our way up to the warehouses and in the direction of this brain scorcher. It's actually quite a journey indeed. Well, I guess we're off to see the wizard. I would really like to be able to spend the night. I mean, imagine if they had some mechanic where sitting beside these guys with a fire would actually advance time. Break's over though. We've got a Let's Play to complete. I'm kind of wondering if I shouldn't maybe be taking that RPG with me, but without any rounds, it's not all that useful. We've never been up this way before, so I don't know. We're probably going to get hit with something new. Zone always finds new ways to surprise. Somebody up there. That was really unnerving. The silence for a second! as the rain doesn't even sound like it's falling. Was that an ambush for the freedom fighters? Okay, well, their stuff is my stuff. Nope. You're not getting to it, not if I have anything to say about it.
Dunwoodies got what they deserved. Stinking anarchists.
I really am not going to be joining up with you guys anytime soon, even if I don't get my reward from the General. Probably for helping out those guys over by X18. I'm going to try to stay out of this. Like I said, I don't want to piss Duty off because I don't want to lose access to the bar. But I do not super sympathize with their goals either. And I definitely don't sympathize with their treatment of Freedom, who I'm more or less aligned with in Call of Pripyat. And luckily we've got artifacts giving us some measure of rad protection. Do you guys have an outpost up here? Personally, when I'm choosing an outpost in an area prone to rain and thunderstorms, I'd prefer something with a roof. Hello, brother. I'm a duty member, and we're here on a mission. Would you like to join us? Nah. Then get out of our way, loner. Yep, see ya.
Hey, Stalker. I've got a job for a good shooter.
No, you don't.
Interested. Well, piss off.
Not seeing much ahead of us. And those Freedom guys, I mean, unless they don't know about this town, I have to say it's kind of their own fault moving this close to where we are. Being a loner has its benefits, and I'm kind of worried that we might come under some fire if we try to take too much of a stand on anything. Alright, well, given that we're protected, and the Freedom Camp right over here, it's a real good thing we've got these artifacts on us, otherwise we'd be in pretty rough shape right about now. Oh, that's a nice suit. Merc. What brought you here? What's so bad about this place? Hell knows what's going on here. Looks like the village is now home to a swarm of bloodsuckers. A couple of our folks went into the village and never came back. We're not keen on dying yet. We're sitting here deciding what to do next. So, you're not sure yourself? Right on. If you have nothing else to do and your head isn't working right, you're welcome to take a stroll through the village. If you clear off those critters, Skinflint will surely shell something out for you. Write down an address, will you? Well, write to your family if something goes wrong. I don't remember if I even have a family. Alright, I'll check it out. Seems like we're always clearing out something or another, but to be honest, in these games I always feel like that's the cool thing about there being a real like human element to this. The culture, the enclaves, the factions, is that you really feel like you're doing a public service when you render areas safe. And not just, you know, killing video game enemies. Can we break these? There we go. You know you can break boxes? Alright, Just because it's boarded doesn't mean they couldn't be in here. For a human to be in here, a monolith corpse from the look of it, does that mean that they could have maybe been, like, dragged in through the windows or something? Don't see anything so far. Just being told, yep, this place sucks. Wandering through the eerie, abandoned village with nothing but the sounds of creaking wood and wind. And just being told, yeah, there's a whole bunch of invisible vampires in here somewhere. Have fun. Oh, look at that. The electrical poles stretching off into the distance, that evil moss hanging from each one in sequence. Such a pretty looking game. Can't seem to search any of these corpses. Alright, house by house it is then. Anything in here? No? Something over there on the left. I still don't see anything, but then I suppose I wouldn't. It's kind of the difficult thing about them, and the grass makes their shimmer so much harder to spot. Can I maybe get your attention somehow? There you are. There you are, right there. Let me get the drop on you. You're moving. I think you know I'm here! Yep! Whew. Okay. Well, that's one down. Who knows how many more to go. Although we may have just gotten their attention. Wow, you have been real busy. So much radiation. We're fairly well protected. These artifacts are doing really great work right now. What is that? This, however, is not the work of bloodsuckers. It's actually pretty similar to what we saw over at Yantar. Still yet to determine what's actually doing this. All I can say is that we've yet to really learn a significant amount about Monolith, right? But we're seeing their corpses all over. Now, actually, let's have a moment to look. Are we... Okay, so the anti-rad artifacts not only protect us from radiation, they also slowly drain it from our system. So we don't have to... Well, I mean, we still could to heal ourselves, but we don't have to use anti-rad drugs. It's like a fun house. And I'm the fun. These are those stalker moments I love. Just a quiet location and a silent danger within. Just like a nest of raccoons, you'll never know where it is until you're upon it. Which kind of shows that for all their otherworldly horror and their allusions to fictional horror, they are still, at the end of the day, just animals. It's really unnerving me that I've been through this entire place and I've still yet to come upon any more than just the one. But we're working closer to that tower, okay. Whoa! Die. Die. Whew. And there's another! Oh, you looked a little different. Come on. You were slightly tougher. Attitude neutral. Well, that's not the vibe I was just getting. You just burst out of that doorway. Did somebody seal you in here? I can't imagine that makes any sense. Don't think you would let somebody do that. I think you've just been using the windows, and this time you saw that as convenient, but I hear another. I definitely hear another. With not knowing where they are, I feel like I'm playing like XCOM or something. Like I'm just waiting to activate a pod. I'm hearing gunshots. I hope they didn't find their way to the Freedom guys at the edge of camp. Yep, there you are. Let's try and get the drop. Make my way downtown. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I forgot that enemies in this game have self-preservation instincts. Come on. I'll reveal myself to you just so that you'll come for me. Mistakenly believing you can get something done there. Oh, look at you. Ooh, and you do drop an item, bloodsucker tentacles. And they're worth a pretty penny. Bloodsucker tentacles contain a special gland producing a ferment capable of dissolving the skin and simultaneously preventing blood from clotting. Discovering the ferment's composition would be the cornerstone of a whole series of great medical advances. Alright, well maybe the boys at Yantar would like to see that. In the meantime, though, I don't think we're finished yet. The magical PDA will let us know when there's something more to be done. Ooh, another one of these. Some more ammo. I'll happily help myself to that. Actually, wait, what's your pistol? You take 45 ACP. You know what? I think I might switch out my handgun now, since we're starting to see 45 in shops more often. Very, very, very useful. Seems like you guys had tried to make camp in here, but it didn't quite work out for you. Make a note of that. Something perhaps going to try and chase us up here. There's a stash and a whole ton of things, including a very interesting looking anomaly or artifact. Oh, it's like two halves of some kind of creature that separate and then move back together with some kind of adhesive substance. That's so cool how they're all like fully animated and behave differently. Let's have a look. Spring, impact plus 30%. According to the opinion of some researchers' theorists, this artifact is a hybrid between batteries and shell. We had heard about impacts. Let's put that in there. Plus 40, plus 30. Very nice. Well, we more or less looped all the way back around. But I'm still not hearing from any more of those bloodsuckers. You guys were shooting, but I guess you're okay. Anything in this old stable or barn? Oh, these places are so wonderfully rickety. But nothing but another stash. There you are. Come on, come get some. Get some! There we go. Report to Merc about the mission. I always end up as some kind of exterminator, and to be honest, I take pride in my work. Alright. What have you got for us? So, how did it go? I slaughtered those beasts. Wow, you showed them. You know what? Go see Skinflint at our base. He pays for good work. I will. And assuming you guys aren't as much of jerks as Duty, I won't have to completely compromise my moral compass in order to go see him. Now, it looks like there's something over here. I had noticed this earlier. What is that on the ground? Yep. Ah, skeleton. Some unfortunate soul from the past, eh? Alright, so let's get an idea for where we're going. The Freedom Base is the other way. Further up the road is... what exactly? Bad buddies up ahead. Zombies or bandits? Let's find out. Camo netting. This looks like some kind of military checkpoint. Looks like mercs, actually. So you guys aren't going to play nice, right? That's what my PDA is telling me? Yeah, sucks to be you. Alright, well, that's this area cleared. Wow. And it seems that Oblivious Ollie is on watch. Good job, Ollie. Oh, wow, no. It turns out that I was Oblivious Ollie. He was just setting a trap for me, making me think he was unaware. Ah! They sprung a trap! Alright, well this time it's more of a straight shootout. Who else? There's one more. Ollie's still chilling in the back somewhere. Yep, come on. If only I could climb into this vehicle and use it as cover. Flashlight not gonna help much at this range. Through here. There you go. There we go. Alright, so that's this area cleared. But I don't think there's really anywhere to go from here. All I want is your stuff. I mean, there must be some reason this is all here, right? Ooh, AP. AP. And quite a nice weapon. Well, the UDP Compact is my current new pistol of choice. So we're going to start scavenging all the 45 we can. And I'll put that to the test in the near future. Instead of going straight back, I think we'll just follow the road and see all of what's in this new area. A whole lot of obstructions from the look of it. But as usual, we are weighed down with all kinds of good loot and artifacts. Anything under here? No, but it is a somewhat safe place to take shelter from the rain. Actually so cramped that my character just kind of has to scrape their head along the ceiling. But seems there's another settlement up ahead. And despite the burning fires, I am not getting any pings on my PDA. Meaning it's deserted and we can afford to shelter here for a while. Oh, I'm sorry, do you guys not like me intruding on your home? I mean, if you're a dog, I guess this is kind of luxury accommodations. That's not a grenade, that's a gas can. It's also not a barrel. That's... okay, game. But we can get all that stuff. We're starting to get so loaded down with all this ammo. I didn't even have to buy any before coming out here. Look at all these military vehicles just stopped in the middle of the road. In situations like this, I always have to wonder what happened right here in this spot that they decided they were going to abandon this equipment. I mean, did they abandon it, or are the crew still inside? Ooh, okay, you leave me alone. Live and let live. Looks like there's a helicopter left behind over here. Imagine if in this game there was like a small chance to get struck by lightning. Actually, let's not tempt fate. Let's get this artifact that's over here. Money, money, money. Gotta save up for that exoskeleton. It's heavy, but I wonder if it doesn't increase our carry weight like in Call of Pripyat. Yeah, unless I have a real reason to go down here. There is a stash crate, but we also know that those don't spawn anything unless we're indicated, so I'm just gonna leave that for now. Look at that. Actually a crude sign just erected in the middle of the road. It's actually... You see how life goes on in the zone? It's things like this, those little touches, that really make this what it is. And I guess that's freedom's base. Well, it says you're neutral. I'm gonna try and be as neutral as I can coming in. Kind of funny how you guys have signs leading to the bar. It seems like you're probably not welcome there. Then again, maybe it wasn't always this way. Maybe control of that place goes back and forth. Howdy, gatekeeper. Shurick Absolute. You guys really get hard into the Warhammer cosplay. What's up, Ramblin' Man? That's not what I expect to hear from a guy named Shurick Absolute. Looking to drop in at our place, huh? Something like that. What about joining us, huh? How about no? I'm here on business. Come on, join us. It's a lot of fun. I'll think about it. You know, maybe not professionals, but I do like you a lot more than duty. Alright, who's the boss here? And what's your business? I've got information for him. Lukash is our leader. Go to the main building. Got it, thanks. Can you tell me something interesting? The duty keeps on screaming about their superheroic deeds on the barrier. If only someone believed them. We began this deal, and we're the ones that keep it going. And on top of that, many of the loners like yourself willingly stayed behind. But those guys from the duty... screw them.
Come up here. Let's have a little chat.
You all just stand around like you're important. That's why I had to check if I could talk to you. But wow, what a cool spot for a base. You've got the overpass crossing over a rail bridge, and if it weren't so anomaly infested, you could also set up under there a shelter from the storms, the emissions. Coming this way, it's actually kind of a miracle you're able to set up so close to this so-called brain scorcher, closer than the bar, that is. If only you could get this thing running, it would really give duty a run for their money. And come in peace. Yeah, I'd put it away. Don't go pointing your gun at me. What do you want? I'm looking for the leader of Freedom. I've got extremely important information for him. Oh? And just how important is it? I came across a group of duty members not far from your base. Uh-oh. Looks like duty is trying to equalize again. Okay, you can enter, but make sure to put that piece away. Don't even think of making a mess in here, or you'll soon be leaving with your feet foremost. Alright. Look, I'm just trying to help you here, and I will not accept if you ask me to go on this little mission with you. With a pose like that, how can you not be the leader? With a face like that, how can you be the leader? You look like your name is Gene. Okay, got it. You don't like me making fun of your name. I'm sorry. People have been saying you took care of these bloodsuckers in the village. Is that true? That's right. Was it tough? Average. I love how I don't even have a choice. Interesting. All kind of guck is spreading from the center of the zone. But where does it come from? Okay, take this for your troubles. And we get Crystal. Can you tell me something interesting? You're here for the blockage, man? All the better. At least one more normal person will be here. We organized this thing and held it together pretty well. But then all the beasts had to come our way. Now it's tough, and every barrel counts. Alright, well, I certainly sympathize with your cause. Can I go see what's on the table? That's a bright red box, and it really makes me interested in picking it up. I don't know, I just have like a toddler, like, putting things in my mouth fascination when it comes to certain props in games. But yeah, where is your leader? I've got real important information for you, and even if I'm not helping you directly in the fight that scared the crap out of me, I do at least want to make sure you guys don't get wiped out. There you are. You guys are real trigger happy. Nobody told you I was coming up here? Hey, Stalker. What do you need? I saw a group of duty members in a farmstead near your base. About 8 men, well equipped. Those punks just won't settle down. Fine. We'll have to teach them a lesson. Hey, Stalker. Want to help us for a reward? Talk to Max, our chief. You two will get a crew together and root out those suckers. I know I said I wouldn't help, and I really don't want Duty pissed off with me. I feel like I'm making a mistake, right?
Come up here. What's up? Shit.
You guys had told me don't join anyone, that it cuts off a lot of opportunities, but you know what? This is a role-playing game. This is a role-playing game, and I'm gonna do what I would do, what I want to do, what my gut tells me. And so I'm gonna help you. Lucas said that you'll do. Did you see those at the farmstead? Yep. Are there many of them? Can't say for sure. I don't think there's too many. Dude, he's got something again. Oh well, come with us, will you? Okay. Yeah, let's do it. And you know what? Let's load up on the AP rounds also, since we did find some.
Just kidding. All right, Pollock. Take Baldy and Squint. Cover the right flank. Golian, you and your squad will try and cut behind them.
Well, sure. No one's ever watching the rear except Goyan.
I love this game. Look at us all walking off as a squad together. This is not the kind of thing I expected to be doing in S.T.A.L.K.E.R. You guys are all a bunch of wusses, all panting and heaving. I'm literally walking and you guys are running. I'm actually going to move ahead a little bit, do some scouting, and see what it is we're dealing with. Hopefully this isn't an ambush. I don't see anybody. Guys, I don't see anybody and I'm not getting any PDA pings. This might be a trap. You should be aware of this. Attention. Is that it starting? What are you... Okay, I'm waiting for you to move in. I'm just watching these little dots move around. That really didn't alert anything? I guess you were just shooting at like mutants up on the hill or something. And here we go, it's kicking off. Let's try and get a grenade inside that room. Multiple grenades, boom and boom! There we go. You can die anytime you want. And... boom. Feels like a betrayal, but honestly, I would have felt real bad if I had sent you guys in this direction and then you all died. Or at least took more losses than you had to. Consider this my revenge for being rude to me at the gate earlier. We've made a mistake, haven't we? Will I be able to even return to the bar? 45 rounds. We might have to find a new home with freedom after this, which I knew might happen. These aren't military, but sure. Max. They all have names and everything. Seems most of them have headed out, and now this guy's just kind of sticking around, maybe to pick his way through the corpses as well. Let's grab a couple of these guns, whatever we can carry and sell. And head out. I would really like it if this could have been done, you know, in a vacuum where they're not gonna remember me. But I have a feeling the game doesn't work that way. Seeing them all marked as enemy really made it sink in that I've just burned a bridge. But potentially it was one that was worth burning. This place is so freaking cool. Visually, I think this might be one of my favorite locations yet. And it's smart. Look, you guys have got this choke point, you've got towers that can see up over the hills. It's all very defensible, and even if they did try to come in, they'd be under fire from all directions trying to rush across this bridge.
Come up here. Let's have a little chat.
Mom told me not to talk to strangers. Make yourself at home. I see. Behave, okay? Got it? Try fooling around and you'll be sorry. We had a slow-witted one here once. He pissed off everyone so bad that we made him take a hike on the minefield. Naked. You should have heard Skinflint cursing when the... Oh, sorry.
Chat.
That was hilarious. Okay, so... You should have heard Skinflint cursing when that dude's arm fell square on his head. That was something special, yeah. So, you got the idea? Sure. You know, it's rude to butt into conversations like this, but it seems to be the culture here. Well, it's done, and you better be willing to offer me some kind of refuge in exchange. So, the assignment is complete. Good, good. I've got another one for you. Okay, well, I guess I'm a rebel now. What is it? Sadly, I have to admit there's a snitch in our ranks. His name is Pavlik, and he's leaking valuable information. That must be stopped. In what way? You must follow him to the farmstead and discover who his ratty is. He doesn't know you and isn't aware of our conversation either, so... Okay, I'll do it. He just left, so you'll have to catch up with him. Remember, you can and should bump him off, but only after he's exposed to the agent he's ratting to. You'll have to eliminate the other guy, too. Got it. Look at this. The road's lined with these trees like it was some rich guy's driveway. Makes this base even more of a cozy place to live, doesn't it? Look at the way the light, like, diffuses through the clouds, the low mist hanging over the hills. Every once in a while, I just stop around, look around at this game. What's up there? Looks like there's something else as well. And some sleeping, very big mutants. That thing looks like a dragon resting in a cave. Now there's an image for you. 2 crooked gravestones on top of this hill. Overcast skies in the background. Alright, where is it that it's got us heading exactly? Seems like it's just at the cabins up ahead. That is where we took shelter from the rain before. Well, let's find our snitch. Assuming these things don't try to kill us first. Watch from the hill. Never knowing whether you should continue to commit to dumping your mag or get out of the way. Okay, let's get rid of this guy, but only once we've got the PDA ping of your contact. Until then, let's remain on scene. I think I might have heard some footsteps on my left. Is somebody else approaching? Or do I have to get rid of you first? Done quietly. Let's take your shells and your grenade. Okay, so we weren't waiting for another to arrive, we're just waiting for... Oh, we are. Okay. Can we... I think we actually can drag the body, right? Shift F. Come on, let's get you out of the way. Didn't matter in the end. Okay, they come... Okay, we're definitely going to want to search your body, because we need your PDA probably even more than the snitch. Two of you still out there? I think one of them might have just... Oh, you've been attacked by mutants. My time to shine, then. And that should be all. Oh, never mind. No, it isn't. That's right. Get him, boys. If I do this enough, maybe I'll develop a reputation as being able to talk to the mutant dogs. But then again, they don't seem to be committing to the assault. Where are you? Yep. You've been backing up this whole time. And that's all for you. Now, what have you guys got? You are actually expert mercenaries. Although apparently not the experts at taking a Tinder profile picture. Good God. Alright, but let's take your stuff. No, of your... we learned the location of a stash, but that's it. Okay, well I guess the important thing is that the information is no longer getting back to duty. These mercenaries being an intermediary, I guess it's just about selling to the highest bidder, done for greed rather than loyalty. Let's check out what's in here. Ah, there can be stashes in these things after all. There we go. I'll take that, and I will take that. 45 ACP Hydroshock rounds. Oh, these mercs are actually everywhere. Okay, this just got more difficult. Oh well, maybe you guys can help me lose weight on ammo. No, you don't. I can't tell if I got you or not. I think you're downed. Oop. And wait. Oh, wait, is that one of the gun I have, but with a scope? I think it is. Okay, so mine is in slightly better shape. The only thing is, the only reason I'm going to switch, even though mine is in better shape, is because I don't know how to actually remount something once I take it off. But alright, so we've got the best of both worlds now. Exactly what I was hoping for. Somebody's shouting from within the swamp. Yeah, I'm not worried about ammo right now. I've got plenty. Oh, you're shooting at me. You're up in that shack. Alright, well, we've got a crazy survivalist up there. Oh, wow, we've accidentally gotten behind the signs. Well... Okay, so I have no idea how we're getting up to you. But for now, maybe we won't even bother. I am far too weighed down for this. You guys just let this guy hang out, like, right there? You don't consider that a threat? Alright, well, I guess I'm in no place to tell anybody how to run their base. It's done. Great job, Marked One. Here, take this. Your payment for taking care of the snitch. You're welcome to rest in our territory whenever you want, and can also count on our help. Only, there's one more business I'd like you to do for me. Are you not too tired? What exactly is it? Certain things point to the fact that, very soon, Monolith is going to try to break through the Red Forest side. You gotta go see Cap. He's the commander at the barrier. And see if he needs any help. Well, it's pretty obvious he does, really. You know what? I am going to do this. It doesn't have the danger of pissing off duty, But it also allows us to maybe learn a little bit more about Monolith. Yeah, I'll do it. But in the meantime, is there anybody I can talk to here about sales? I mean, I got stuff to get rid of, you know? And stuff I want to buy. I want to buy more AP rounds. Those sounds are at least a little less scary when you've got friends and walls. And I'll tell you something else I've realized. We've got to go to the Red Forest checkpoint. That's the way we're going, so clearing this out, well, we might be killing two birds with one stone. This might actually be mutually beneficial. But let's have a walk around base. We haven't really gotten settled in, and since there is the possibility...
Let's have a little chat.
You're creepy and I'm done talking to you. I really think that we should familiarize ourselves with these guys because they're kind of our only real friends in the world right now. At least on this side of the barrier. Chef. Come, sit down. We'll have a good time. Good afternoon. Uh-huh. Meaning? Sure thing. I am so confused by this dialogue. This guy might have gotten into the vodka closet. What's so funny? Hey man, good to see you. Hello? Long time no see. Have we met before? Yeah! To be honest, I can't seem to recall who you are. Yeah, it's fine. No problem. The thing is, you're most definitely drunk, however, there is also the amnesia side of things that basically means we might have met you at some point before. And you're just too drunk to articulate it. And who might you be? Me? Exactly, you, not me. Ah, that's a good one. Me? What about me? I'm fine. Well, I make food. So there, I'm a chef. The master of slices and spices. You know, parsley, dill, herbs, stuff like that. Bread too, right? Got it. Also, tinned foods, condensed milk with sugar, ham in a can, roast beef with tomato dressing. Yeah. Okay, I got it. French bread, ketchup, eggs, brown bread, cheese, what have you. Wieners too, and sausages. Foul, cold, not flying. Okay, fine, I understand. Tell me your name at least. Huh? Oh, Slavic is my name. That's just a label. No, it's an apron. I've got this white apron. Hey, look, sit down. Don't be a target, 'cause that sniper, you know, pick you off. They're like that. This was probably confusing even before translation, I imagine. Listen, would you know where I can get some equipment? Equipment? That's some code speak to me, bro. Equipment, weapons, artifacts. Weapons? No. My knife? Want my knife? No? Yeah, artifacts? What for? Take it easy, come on, sit. Light one up with me. Let's talk about artifacts. Where can I find artifacts in this area? That's easy. Artifacts. We got artifacts up to our ears. You know the radioactive swamp? No, doesn't matter, it's there. I mean, the artifacts are there. You just stop flapping about. Take it easy, eh? Artifacts. Artifacts, schmartifacts. Goodbye. That was so frustrating to read. In the end, we got nowhere. You look like a shopkeep. Ah, I remember you. You were there on the raid. I see you're the right kind of guy. Do you mind doing another small job for me? Get it done and I'll give you my black kite. A great piece. And the punch-it packs. What am I supposed to do? There's this one guy who's dug in at the swamp. Yeah, we met. My boys saw him rushing from the village over hedge and ditch. He must have seen something that knocked a few screws loose in his head. Now he's shooting anyone who comes in sight. You gotta find out what it was he saw, because our people are too afraid to go into the village. I'll try, as long as I'm here. Alright. Don't forget, there's an old minefield. But with the help of a few good old bolts, you can go around any mine. That's not very reassuring. Alright, well, we'll have to put some things away then. Now, let's go somewhere where we can be behind the signs, but still have some idea of what our path is going to be. Because we obviously don't want to be trying to move through the swamp while under fire. Really bad starting this mission while it's so late. But there must be something we can do. Wow, that does not look... I usually keep the night vision off because it's less atmospheric in like the bunkers and such, but even though this provides me the light, it is not at all clear, which is the exact opposite of what you want when traversing a minefield. I have no idea if we're behind the signs or not. Okay, so there's the signs up there.
Don't forget about the mines. A mine picker makes only 2 mistakes in life.
What an ominous quote. Alright, well, let's save and try and have a look at where you actually are. There's your shack. We probably want to come around more this way, right? You say our bolts are how we do this. I myself am not so confident. Thought I heard a click. Eh. Oh, I see. They make the sound. They make a clank as they go off of it, but they don't set it off. Don't have time for you. Come on, just hit one, just hit one, just hit one, just hit one, just hit one. Couldn't make it easy for me, could you? This guy's gonna be plunking away at me the entire time. You know, I've heard a lot of repeating dialogue, but this takes the cake. Yep, right there. Very, very careful. How did you get in here? Same thing? There's a zombie. Yeah, no, you don't, no, you don't, no, you don't, no, you don't. Okay, we're in. Let's, F6. Wait, did it give us the option to... Oh, we can actually... it's at least telling us we can pick up our own bolts. Alright, so I guess we're not going to be negotiating. Alright, I don't trust that grenade throw. Not at all. Come on, nope, 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 nope. Nope! Alright, we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Come on out. You turned as I approached, I think. The crazy stalker's flash drive. Convenient way to store and transfer information. Also a convenient way to skip the interrogation. Alright. Now, what have you got stashed up here? Some ammo. Some anti-rad drugs. And a Wind of Freedom suit. How does it compare to our current suit? So not quite as good at the start, although it's the fact of the repairedness that makes it a little better in this instance. Well, now we've got to go back out the way we came, so that should be fun. I was actually going to say that this would have been a good spot for the breadcrumb artifact, but I think I'm thinking of Into the Radius. I hate how their eyes still glow like that in the dark. And out we go. Okay, that was something.
Let's have a
Yep.
little chat.
Here you go. So, what did you learn? What happened to that psycho? Here's a flash drive. I got it from the crazy guy. Hey, thanks, Stalker. Take this gun. You've earned it. How about some actual info? What did he see that led him to do all that? Got any ammo for it? Just what's in the magazine, sorry. Go see Skinflint. He might have some. Well, I'll see you. I wasn't really too interested in the weapon, but I was interested in figuring out what was going on in that area. I shall buy from Skinflint all of his AP ammo. Because I don't know much about Monolith, but I know that they're very dangerous, and we're going to want to be able to kill them before they can kill us. So there we go. And if I were to have a look at the encyclopedia, maybe that'll have some info on the different factions? This group displays many features of a religious sect. Its members believe in the existence of a complex alien crystal, the Monolith, located somewhere in the center of the zone. Most stalkers treat Monolith adepts with contempt and consider them as lunatics. From its inception, the group strives to block all progress towards the center of the zone, protecting the Monolith from other stalkers. Rumor has it that the group has a large base deep in the zone, but its exact location is known only to the members. I'm just having a look around since I'm trying to pass the night in the storm. Here in History of the Zone, we have April 12th, 2008. The contaminated zone was aglow with the brightest of lights, almost unbearable to the human eye. You could virtually see the clouds in the sky turning into vapor. After a moment of dead silence, there came rattling thunder, and then the earth shook. People fell to the ground, screwing up their eyes and covering their ears. Those who could still stand ran for their lives. It looked as though all the nuclear fuel buried under the sarcophagus had suddenly exploded. The next day, the army cordoned off the new zone. The satellites helped to establish that the epicenter of the explosion was not actually in the vicinity of the NPP reactors, but about half a kilometer away. It's believed that the personnel of the station died at once, though many people still remained within the cordoned area. The rescue operation soon proved a pointless endeavor, as all the people and machinery sent deep into the area would die or malfunction immediately. A little while after the disaster, the zone diameter hopped out by a few more kilometers. Most of the government troops guarding the borderline and research teams stationed there perished instantly. It's like the story Barkeep told us about the Wish Granter. Panic-stricken, people took to flight. The residents of nearby towns and villages were hastily evacuated. An enormous danger is looming over the world, and we can only guess what its full impact may be. An army raid into the zone, 2011. The army, including special forces headed by paramilitary stalker detachments, launched a massive raid deep into the zone. Their objective was to break through to the Chernobyl nuclear power plant and wipe out the cause of anomalous fields, or at least obtain first-hand information on the current state of affairs. This endeavor, involving over 1,000 people and heavy machinery, was a complete failure. Isolated groups of survivors were forced to settle within the zones, with slender hopes of rescue. It seems the storm has died down a bit at least. Oh, hey, look at that! Apparently I'm famous. I am, by a margin of 5 points, the top stalker in the zone right now. And well-deserved, might I add, but it's close enough that we are going to have to fight for that. It looks like Matvey Painter and Petya Nark are tied for second. We're going to have to increase that lead by doing more stuff, but how's about pushing into the center of the zone and making it available for everyone, open source? How does that do me? I'm kind of curious to have a look down by this tunnel. And there's no way we're getting in there. And I don't see anything that's particularly worth risking my life for. That's what I thought. And maybe we could skirt around the side. Maybe here. You know what? We've got quick saves. Why not? Yep. You. But yeah, nothing really here. All except for one med kit. I guess it has to reward the curious some way. Can I use these bolts to just, like, bother people? It seems like I can, but they have no reaction. Ooh, you caught that in your chest plate. That was impressive. And it seems like the sun is starting to come up, but maybe it'll be up by the time I get over to the Red Forest entrance. This is Wolf. Like the Wolf from camp? What's up with this? Is this random? Is that a randomly generated name? What happened here? Did you guys have anything to do with this? Or was it the loner mutants? I don't even get like a PDA update or anything like that for finding you? Like, it almost makes it seem like this isn't supposed to happen. Come on, can we sit you up? Spin you over? Alright, the sun is at least...
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, you are approaching the barrier, so do not try anything funny. But we are happy to accept any help you can give.
Okay, definitely, that's why I'm here. The sun's starting to come up, and it's still not quite bright enough, but hopefully it'll provide at least a little bit of contrast. I don't know, I've got a schedule to keep. I can't sit around all day. But this game really needs a sleep mechanic. You're just in time. We're fending off the monolith jerks, and the next wave is almost here. Believe it or not, we just had our last sniper knocked off. Can you help? We'll pay you back after the fight. You won't be sorry. Clean as a whistle. As it should be. I hope... Oh, okay, well I guess not. Should I not have my light on? Should I be... Oh, I guess it's starting already. Oh, I can't see a thing. Night vision, you're not gonna help me at all. Okay, maybe if we get into this bus, maybe we can get a better look. Come on, move, 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 move. Shooting at muzzle flashes here. I'm taking fire from over there. You know what? I think I might have to do what I do best and get in up close and personal. Let's go. A couple of them down. So far, no losses for us. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them that I'm seeing in the flashes. So many. I got somebody. There's another one down. Oh, these guys are tough and in large numbers. Who else? Some bullets landing close. I think I might have just gotten one. But I need to get closer. One over here. Oh, you've got power armor. You got power armor. You got an exoskeleton. Can I have it? Doesn't do much good if you get shot in the head. There we go. Yeah, this accuracy is helping us out quite a bit. Considering I still can't see anything. Did you get him? Oh wow, a bunch of you have armor. Oh wow, I gotta heal, I gotta heal, I gotta heal. I'm still bleeding. Where are you? A couple more. Trying to be wary of these barrels. Well, apparently we've won, but they're still coming. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Power arm and a pistol. Interesting combination. We've got to be less stingy with the med kits. We've got tons of them now. Where are you at? I'm not stopping until we've gotten you all. My guys are still in danger until we get you. Here we go. Who else? That's what I'm walking into, huh? Yeah, what is that, like 15, 20 guys? It's a real good thing I was here, and it's an even better thing we dealt with this. Imagine all this waiting for me in there if I had decided to go in on my own. Well, it looks like we took a lot of losses as well. Looks like we took them all down. I say that's enough for today. Thanks for your help. Here, take this. A little bit of money to cheer you up. Thank you. Good luck, Marked One. What is this place, anyway? We call it the Barrier. That's what it basically is. It's about the last normal outpost this side of the zone's center. It's a sort of buffer, you know, between the people and the wild territory. What's beyond it? Only death. Or serving Monolith. Our Monolith. In your name we... In short, no one needs to go there. That's why we're based here. Trying to prevent the muck from infesting the zone. Like some kind of Jedis. We also detain the really stupid ones. Or at least try not to let them creep into the center. Why do you do that? Who else but us? Duty? They're terrible when it comes to eradicating monsters and eliminating unwanted stalkers. But you should try sometime to make them actually do something useful. Do you see them here? No? That's what I mean. We, on the other hand, do not aim to destroy the creatures that live here. A barrier. A normal barrier. That should be enough. As long as no side crosses the line. And what if someone does? Anything can happen. Anything. I don't want to. Yeah. See, unlike what Duty seems to believe, you do recognize the danger. It's just that you have a different philosophy for how to deal with it. Alright, well, let's go collect our reward. And there's that sunrise. Maybe the Jedi comparison was kind of apt, huh? The way ahead is clear, but before I move north, I've just got one little bit of unfinished business to take care of, and that's that I've got to go see Guide. Okay, yep, this place doesn't like me anymore. Even though your guys outside are fine with me, well, what do I do now? Seriously, what do I do now? How do I even get back? Do I have to run through all this? Alright, well, what that means is that I actually have no way to go see Guide. Yeah, come back for the reward. Sure thing. Sure thing. Alright, well, I mean, I stand by my decision to support freedom over them, but still... I don't know how I'm even supposed to get back there and talk to Guide now. Well, you know, the way ahead north is clear. And you better run. And in the next part, we'll be making our way up there. But until then, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. Yet you guys actually hear where this happened are fine with me. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.